All right. I just got a couple more questions. Besides Imperial, who are the top three teams in the world?
In the world,
Yes.
oh, I would probably, I would probably definitely say Stars and Omni, and then probably Kings.
Right on. Right on. That's pretty much my power rankings right there. And then, do you have any advice for like you were saying earlier that you like to see the community growing and bigger teams popping up? Do you have any advice for like any of the lower tier teams that
Yeah,
they're still around but they're just trying to get to that next level?
yeah. This is actually something I really feel strongly about. Is that what's happened in the past in this game is when there's good like lower teams that are up and coming, and like they scrim against a good team, and like one of their players is doing really well. That good team is like, oh wow, we should get this guy,
Yeah.
and they get him, and it totally kills that up and coming team.
Yeah.
And that's so bad for the competitive community if all the good players from these small teams are getting picked up, because then these small
Hmm.
teams are never going to be able to become big teams.
True.
So if these teammates can learn just to stick together and create something big, then it'll be really, really beneficial to this game. And I think it's gotten a lot better in recent months because of the rule of the
Yeah.
player stuff. So I think it's a bright future. I think we'll be seeing a lot more good teams.
Right on, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming on the show, dude. Look forward to seeing you guys' performance this weekend in
All right.
ESL. So, peace out, buddy.
All right, thanks, bro. See you later. I really appreciate being here.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, and one last thing.
Okay.
Uh, follow us on Twitter at Imperial_iOS.
Word.
All right, see you later.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
We sat down and talked with me and Andy of Mobile Esports about the current tournaments going on right now. He told us that the Team Deathmatch 5v5 tournament has just begun. The prizes are $350 and 250 cases to the winning team. It will be played in all maps: Canals, Bureau, Grounded, Plaza, and last but not least, Legacy. Here are the current brackets. DN Andy is a mod for Mobileesports.org. Check out all the latest information at www.mobileesports.org. Mobile Esports, gaming on a whole new level.
Thanks, Hound. All right, guys. Welcome to the roundtable discussion. Today, it'll be me and my co-host Hound, and our special guests are going to be Compliance and Scumpy. So, everybody, say what's up.
What's Gucci, boys?
All right, so the first topic we're going to talk about is basically hacking and cheating. And do you feel like if you've been caught hacking, if that person should be allowed back in the community, if they shouldn't be? So what are your thoughts on this, Scumpy?
Um, Personally, from my personal experiences, I had many friends that actually hacked.
Oh, wow.
Not hacked, but I was quite surprised that they were caught hacking.
Okay. So
And as a result,
go ahead.
so yeah, so basically, I think they do deserve. They don't deserve a second chance, from my opinion. Even though how close a person is, even if he's your friend, you have to push them away.
Okay,
Yeah,
I agree
I
with
agree.
that.
Yeah,
What do you
so
think
do I.
about that, Hound?
Yeah, I kind of agree the same. I mean, if they were to come back, I feel like they would have to make another account and like sacrifice their skins or something. Start a brand new account, or other than that, just get like, I don't know, banned from it completely. Because if they're gonna hack first time, they'd probably hack a second time.
Okay. What do you think, Compliance?
See, I think, yeah, maybe you should kick them and ban them from like a clan or something. You know, like we banned one of our members a while back. But I feel like, you know, Z, like he's a good guy. He doesn't hack anymore. There's a bunch of people, like even in like CS:GO and other games, they had this thing where people would get banned from certain events and stuff. When there's other people who do worse things, well, like when they throw,
Okay.
and they're not really banned as much.
Sooner or
But
later.
hackers are in. It's like hackers. If you know that they're a person who's going to stop hacking, if they like promise to stop hacking and you believe them and they take SSs of every match, I don't see why it's a problem.
Well, to
I do
play
see that
devil's advocate here, what's it to stop anyone from making a new account
Yeah,
up in the
see,
game
that's the
again.
thing. That's the controversy because you can make new accounts so easily.
Do you guys think there's a possible way to stop that, like, or it's just gonna continually happen in the community?
I feel like hacking can never stop. There's always a hack for
Maybe they should
something.
install a vac ban system in critical ops. Get that
That
going
could be a thing.
rather than just having videos and posting them in invoke ban hammer.
Yes. So Scumpy, you're the head of CL Critical League. What kind of precautions do you guys take or going to use to take in like season 3 and stuff, or what have you done before in the past?
Well, the implementation of having voice chats and making people actually join voice chats and moderating them at the same time from our staff members.
Okay.
That's one of the crucial things that we do to like reduce the amount of hacking scene. I know like it's not like a fundamentally a stable thing right now, but at least we're doing something, taking that initiative step to like actually reduce it. And if a staff member looks at like it isn't the voice chat and there is a fishy call out when they're spectating the match, that could be easily used against them. And behind the team, I go back and forth analyzing the streams. And there was one scenario where we, in season 1, I believe, it was AK Nation. They had 2 hackers in that particular finals match, and the way we took care of that situation was my cooperation with of Critical Ops, and after submitting a proper file, the situation was resolved.
Oh, okay. So you guys have good ties with the devs and stuff of the game then, huh?
Basically, but overall, we gotta look at Critical Ops as like basically like we're all the way at the bottom, and if you can compare between CS:GO and Critical Ops just because they're on a whole another level.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it takes one particular game to get on that level after the experiences that they go through, and never going to get stopped. But if you're going to call out people who do hack, you're going to put them to shame. It's because if you know somebody's hacking and you're not going to say nothing,
yeah, then you're just as bad as the hacker.
Yeah,
exactly.
There.
And some of I can say some of the names that people are hacking.
Well, we know people have been exposed in community, like let's say for instance Kai. He's one of the big names that comes up, correct?
Yeah. In Kai's situation, from my opinion, yeah, we go way back about a year. We've been in a previous team. Sadly, the things didn't go as planned, but yeah, he got caught. Like he did hack. Yeah, he hacked. Period. And but if you look at other hackers, they hacked in tournament matches. That's what his stance is. But at the end of, like he said that he only hacked in the scrim.
Yeah, in like scrims. Yeah, that's right.
But at the end of the day, to point that out, no matter where you hack, even in practice, and enter, whatever, it's still
hacking. You still have the ability to hack. Yeah. Like in sports, you're always taught to practice how you play, and if you're practicing with hacks, you could certainly well use them in league matches. So, all right, I think that's pretty good for the discussion on cheating. Do you guys have anything you want to add?
Nope, it's all good.
We're good on that.
All right.
Alright guys, the next topic I'd like to talk about is going to be the PC versus mobile debate, and not necessarily like which one's better in general, but talk about why you think it's good to have either still have PC and mobile or not have PC and mobile. What do you think about this, Compliance?
So right now, I feel like they're doing something good because mobile really is what they should be focusing on. There's already a big game just like this, CS:GO. It's a world game. Like everyone plays it. All these professional teams across the globe. So them focusing on a new mobile game, one of the best mobile games I've ever played, and that relates, sort of close to CS:GO, but it's mobile. Like that's what I like about it. I don't have a PC to be playing CS:GO, so it allows people like me, mobile interface users, to actually have a game to play.
Okay. Hound.
Good one. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. CS:GO is on PC and it should stay there. Critical Ops is on mobile. Takes a bit more skill than PC, but yeah, I basically agree exactly what Compliance said.
Do you think they're doing this strictly as a marketing standpoint? Um,
I don't think so.
I
because
think they're doing it as like respect. Like, they respect CS:GO. They see, it. I have to say that they're probably getting some of the ideas that they have off of CS:GO.
oh
I don't
yeah,
want to call them out for copying, but like it's a close match to that game. There's still a bunch of different things about it, the maps, like the weapon animations, skins and stuff.
And I
But
get people saying that same thing too. Like they're
aren't they
copying
dubbing
strictly
it
off of.
as the CS:GO for mobile? Isn't that what they're doing?
yeah, but it's just the thing that they have, different companies, and they still don't even have. There's different game modes in CS:GO that you can do. I'm still looking forward to see some other stuff that they're gonna add, but we'll talk about that later.
Do you think that me personally, I think they're doing it as a business move because they don't want to compete with the PC version of other games that you mentioned, but I think they're doing it as a business move because then they're basically cornering the mobile market. That's personally what I think they're doing, but I think the PC element should still be there in my opinion because, and I think this is the reason why, because in Counter-Strike you could make maps yourself and release your own maps. I think that it would be cool eventually once the game's fully released, if they still had the PC element, the people in the community who are smart enough to develop and make their own maps and game modes would be cool to submit that to the game. That would still bring the game to a bigger level, let the community be a part of it. And some of the maps that they created in CS 1.6, some of the community made, were some of the most played and successful maps in the game. But that's just what I think. I know Scumpy, you've come from a CS:GO background. What do you think?
Honestly, I'd say first of all, uh, when you said the concepts of CS:GO and critical ops are the same, yeah, I agree. But you gotta see where did the concepts of CS:GO come from? It has to come. It had to come from another game, right?
Correct.
That's true.
Um,
Saying is there is no initial thing about copying anybody because you can make your own thing, copied somebody. But at the end of the day, it's a new project and people are playing it.
yes, yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
I agree with
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Yeah, you copied them. They wouldn't play that particular thing, or they wouldn't like go for that particular thing.
True. Yeah, so
Yeah.
And you can see a difference right here.
yeah, you definitely
Um,
can.
Critical Ops is dominating the mobile FPS side,
Yeah, definitely. They're
Yep.
and I
killing it.
respect it.
Yeah, I think that's
The,
why they want to stay in the mobile as a
yes,
business move.
Exactly.
regarding the business move, I agree. But at the same time, you gotta see the game to go further, or do you want to see like built up? Like I don't know if you can understand it, but originally the plans for the game was to have it on mobile. And I'm sorry, I feel sorry for the PC members who were like in the community originally. Step now, just move away from PC
Yeah,
because they already announced it, and if you don't agree with it, they can't do nothing about it.
true.
Because originally
Yep.
that's what their plan was to dominate the mobile side, and they are doing that
Yeah,
from
Hmm.
well said, well
funding
said.
whatever.
Yep. Pretty good, man.
Articles are getting written over the game, and what they want to do is take like just get it over with because this that was happening was on PC
Hmm. That's
other than
true.
Android.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
that's
good.
true. If they want to go play a game on PC, you guys are right. They might as well just play CS.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So
They're
okay.
they're just like making the game a little bit less complicated. We don't need any more cross-platform tournaments. You don't need to check if someone's playing on PC anymore. Like, it's just a little less complicated, and I feel they're doing a good thing.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. The next topic is going to be what future maps and or guns would you like to see in the game? and they could be guns from like real life. They could be guns from like other kinds of games like Unreal Tournament, Call of Duty, or something like that. So, what do you think, Hound?
Well, map idea, I'd want to see like an abandoned house, like a mansion. T spawns in like the front of the house, CT spawns behind the house, or vice versa. And like it's all just strictly in the house. There could be a bomb upstairs and like a bomb in the basement. It would be cool to just like sit in a room and just watch somebody down like the living room. I feel like,
Oh, yeah,
that would be kind of cool to do something like
that's
that.
kind of like a map from Rainbow Six called Estate.
Yeah, but there's one that also called in Rainbow Six Siege House, and it's legit. There's a bomb, I think, in the basement or the garage, and I think there's one in one of the kids' bedroom.
Yeah, it's
I don't really
the
know.
Kill House.
Something like that. I feel like that would be really cool,
What
And
about
maybe for a
guns?
gun, I'd want to see the UMP because I find that the SMGs aren't really that good, even though I'm probably going to get shit. I mean, the P90 and MP7 are probably really good, but the MP5, not a fan of. I want to see the UMP 45 SMG. It's a great gun in general. That's my opinion. I feel like that would be a nice gun to add.
Okay. What do you think about it, Compliance?
So me, I'd definitely like to see a UMP. Like, I love the model that CS:GO has, but they can't just do everything else that other games do, so they're gonna have to make it their own. But for future maps, I'd like to maybe see a new game mode like one-on-ones, like stuff like that. That would be pretty cool. Maybe ranked one-on-ones, and maybe like a desert style map. I don't see much of that in the game.
Hell yeah!
They already have snow. They already have like inside, bureau.
Yeah,
I'm looking for something a little bit more outdoorish.
I know one of the big questions is always like, is there Dust 2 going to be made? And that's
No.
probably one of the most famous maps
Oh, hell
in
yeah.
the first-person shooting.
Overplayed, so
Yep.
overplayed.
So, but it's not played on critical
Yeah,
ops yet.
maybe-
So I mean,
Yeah, they
Maybe
stopped
they could
using
take the-
dust in
that's
tournaments.
one thing that I wouldn't care if they ripped that off of CS. Like,
Yeah, I wouldn't like make it desert, but like maybe have their own textures to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind. Maybe Critical Force can have their take on Dust 2 remake. That'd
I'd
be
like
awesome.
I'd like to also maybe see like kind of like Hound said, an indoor map. Maybe like a large castle with like bomb sites on either side, or maybe lower,
Hell yeah.
upper and lower.
Dude, Cobble's one of my favorite
Well,
maps.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to see Cabo. I'd like to, because Cabo is a lot of outdoor as well, even though there is some inner
And
parts to
then,
it.
go ahead.
I'd like to see more of an inner-sided map.
Strictly
And you
inside
could
the
argue that
castle.
like Nuke has an upper bomb site and a lower bomb site, but then
Yeah.
again, the
So
outside
does
area
Vertigo.
is so large.
Go ahead, Scumpy.
For now, all you can say is you just gotta wait because they do have everything and get released, but they like literally everybody says the same thing. When is this thing going to get released? When is that thing going to get released? They do have it ready. They're still testing it in developer mode,
Yep.
but they just can't release it yet because they want to like see the game grow first.
Yeah.
And when it's the right time, that's when they're gonna release it.
Yeah,
Early
I
summer.
think you can look at it on their what is it called? Their it's not
Like forum.
Roadmap.
the roadmap, correct? Yeah, you can look at it on the roadmap. So
Oh.
that actually segues into our next topic, which is going to be the clan and rank system. And how do you guys think it's going to play out, and how do you think it's going to be? And B, do you think that the clan system and rank system will kind of eliminate leagues? That's kind of, I don't know if it will or not, but what is your take on this, Pasha, especially since you run a league?
No, it's not gonna make no difference from my opinion. One thing that is gonna be different is like plays that were made. Some are transitioning to being just for fun. If like nobody wants to rank and they just want to play a normal queue. That's different from doing ranked because ranked is more team based or ranking with another person and you just get matched up with that particular thing.
Okay.
I want to jump my topic back to the previous one because I
Okay,
wanted
yeah,
to.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see, for me being a manager and an analyst, I want to see Critical Ops sooner or later implementing a game mode where a team has infinite time. They have every gun
Ooh.
menu and they have unlimited smokes
Ooh.
where they can where they can
Smokes.
on each map where each smoke can be thrown, where the strategies can be actually made.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
definitely
cool.
a cool
Like
concept.
sandbox mode. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Ooh.
because currently the only thing we're lacking is that particular thing that we need.
Hmm. Oh yeah, Hound
Yeah,
brought up
that'd
a
be
good
cool.
point about he knows like obviously they can't copy CS, but like when
Oh
CS
yeah.
you start as a T, you can only get certain weapons, and CT only
Yep.
gets certain
Mm-hmm.
weapons. So
Yep.
that's definitely that would be actually a cool idea, Scumpy. I like
Like
that.
because the only thing I stress about the most is what my team is going to do in the map.
Hmm.
And if we get that luxurious game mode, then my team will know they don't like have to worry about a particular time period
Hmm.
where they have to buy the smokes, everything,
Hmm.
and practice it. And let's say they run out of the smokes.
Yeah, that's true. You can't just practice that in diffuse mode all the time because you have to
Yeah, you
load
have
all
to
those weapons.
restart.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and then it gets really hectic and stuff like that. And I did try it, but I don't favor it that much because we gotta practice different spots and where you can smoke these particular sides off. And like
Yeah,
that's the
they
only
did.
thing I want right now to be implemented from game mode. Anything else that can wait.
Hmm.
But this
Yeah, they
particular
patched a lot
thing,
of
I
the
want to see
smokes.
that.
Yeah. Do you guys think it's the time is actually too short? Do you think it should be more time? I mean, I know they want to make it like more of a fast-paced game, whereas like CS is more. I feel like literally takes a lot more strategy, in my opinion. But
In diffuse mode, I'd say not the time. I think the time should get increased to a little bit, like 30 seconds or 15 seconds.
Like the 2 minutes.
But is uh, I want the rounds to change a little. I want to see maybe a 15-15 tie overtime possibly.
oh yeah, that'd be
Oh,
awesome.
overtime. That'd
Yeah,
be
that would be
cool.
pretty sick.
CS:GO style.
That'd be awesome.
That gets copied, but at the same
Who
time, it's
cares?
implemented in a mobile game
Yep.
because sometimes a 12-12 can't like determine which time is which side is good. Let's
Yeah.
say if a 12-12 happens and they go in overtime for 5 more, 6 more rounds.
Because 12-12, like, what if one team
One side
had
is
to?
bad, yeah.
Yeah, what if
Yeah,
one team had to like eco? Like that's.
Mm-hmm.
and cons because most of the time the economy is broken when it comes to 12-12.
Yep.
Some one team and then it can get dominated from one side,
Yep.
which gives them a prior knowledge.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like, so you're
Yeah.
saying maybe 12-12, it goes back to pistol round again?
No, they're gonna keep going with the economy that they had.
Okay.
If the team wants to decide they want to eco, if their economy is broken, they can eco, but they still have those other 5 rounds to make a
Yeah,
comeback.
that's true.
Maybe,
That's giving them
yeah,
that
like a win by
opportunity.
2.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot, actually. That's
That'd be
pretty cool.
interesting, yeah.
So, let's see here. Anything else you guys would like to add?
For
Um,
the last topic or for this
Or
topic?
just for anything?
So, yeah, I saw that they're adding, like, bronze, silver, and gold.
Yeah, for the
So
ranks.
I was just wondering, I don't know how they're going to make it so that if you're playing with people you don't know, are you going to be able to, like, talk to them and actually have, like,
Oh, right.
a voice chat in the game? Or, like, if you can have the clan tags and, like, if you see people are on, maybe a request to do a queue with them,
Hmm.
and then, I don't know, maybe have
Invite them to your game.
chat, like, on a team chat on the actual game or TeamSpeak, I mean.
I know
That's
that
cool.
they're not going to do voice chat in the game because it says that it lags
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, that's
Probably
true.
would.
all right.
But,
just answering.
at least there's Discord.
Just saying, like from my opinion, what can first of all, when you said clan ranking, yeah, that's going to be possible from my understanding. From what I've heard, have your own 5 people, and then you want to go against another clan. That's going to be an option sooner or later.
That's cool.
The voice chat and the thing, you got to remember it's a mobile game, and
Yeah, that's true.
implemented. It just can't. There. So
No.
that's one of the negative things that they will have to face and figure out.
Yeah, but that's a small negative out of a lot of positives that they have. I think
Hmm.
I'm actually very thankful for CFP for doing this because this provides countless hours of entertainment, strategy, competition to a market that they are really trying to explode, like literally take to a new level and be looks like the top dominant game they can be in the market, especially for FPS because there's no one else. I mean, I know there's other big mobile games out there, but they're kind of like the
Yeah.
top dogs for FPS, and good for them.
Hmm. So also what I've seen is that you get like rewards for clan kills and stuff. That I don't know if that's a true leak or not, but I've seen pictures like 5K kills get 100 credits, 15K kills like
Oh,
300.
Like
So I've seen
challenges.
stuff like that, but I don't know if that's actually going to come out. And another thing I'm worried about with the clan system is also people who create like fake, like pose as a certain clan when they're really not.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think that would be really weird, even though they are probably going to make it so you have to pay a certain amount of credits to make that clan.
they
Yeah.
might maybe they'll go off your
I could
in-game
see
name
people doing that.
because based off the friend
Well,
system and stuff, they might basically that's how it works. Because
Yeah, it could be.
no, like that's one of the things that they have to face. There are so many people who act like somebody else, stuff like that,
Yeah.
and that's for the community to decide if they're real or not, right? Because this
Yeah.
like era that we made in Discord is where most of the things are going to be discussed, and then the community can decide if that particular thing is real or not. Because anybody, you got what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, it's true. It's online. No one
Anything.
knows who you actually are.
Exactly. But you're behind the screen, but that doesn't make a difference because at the end of the day, devs can see your IP, they can see which accounts you have, everything.
yeah,
So
that's
if
true.
and the control panel, everything, they can see when you're online, when you're offline, which lobby you're in, what IP accounts are you connected to, which were banned, stuff like that. But that's for the higher level admins and stuff like that,
Yeah,
and developers.
Yeah, but
as
that's the good stuff. That's how they. Like, that's something that I'm happy about
do,
because
be released to the public. You get what I mean?
yeah,
Because
yeah, some of that stuff's private.
um,
yeah,
I don't know if you guys watch the community stream. I try and watch them every week. At the end of the community stream, they announced that 5 influencers from the community, are actually going to Finland this week to visit CFE and actually test out their ranking system. So I'm actually pretty excited to see what they say about this next week. I know Rugs and Illshots were 2 of the people that they mentioned. So,
Yeah, that'd be pretty nice to see,
yeah.
especially if they stream that.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. I'd like to go see the headquarters.
Oh,
That'd
hell
be pretty
yeah.
cool.
That'd be so
Yeah,
cool.
if they invited all the mods.
Yeah, so
That'd be really
really
cool.
cool. So,
All right.
okay, the last topic I'd like to talk about is ESL and CL Season 3, and we're lucky to have Scumpy, who's the founder and owner of CL, on here. So, Scumpy, is there any news or anything you'd like to tell us about the upcoming season?
prize wise, that's the number one thing that everybody wants to know. We're working on it. It's going to be similar to last season's, where the cases are going to be implemented, of course. And we're still working on some other things that we can put in. But for cases wise, yeah, it's going to be a big number, of course. The format wise, we're planning to do it in a group wise. So it's going to be 4 groups, 4 teams in each group. One group is going to be, of course, Europe. They are going to be teams. And if you're not sure yet, but the registrations have opened up. And if you want to go check the registrations out, go to criticalleague.gg. And if you scroll down a little, you should see the register button where you have 5 starters and 2 subs. Of course, the format is going to be 5v5 since Critical Force decided to implement that. Rules wise, we just expect the same from you guys. Just one thing that I do request is just show respect and sportsmanship to all the teams, because It's esports and mobile esports to be exact. And we just want to see good sportsmanship.
Mm,
Everything, no hacking, of course. Uh, but registrations are open, and if you want to get more information, we'll be releasing some more at CL underscore COPS.
right on.
Um, yeah.
Cool. And then, guys, let's get your predictions on this weekend for ESL, NA, and Europe. Who do you guys think is going to take the crown from the Europe and North America servers? Let's start with Hound.
I don't really know much about that. I haven't checked the teams out yet, so I'm not really sure.
Okay, you can throw out just a random prediction.
Prediction of just a team.
Yep, just the team from each.
Let's see. You know what? I don't really know.
Okay. We'll go to compliance then.
Yeah, so D2R, our clan, we got beat by, I think it was Team Wisdom, right?
I think
Correct.
so.
So I've heard that they disbanded and now they're Team Orbit. So they're still in the thing, but they tied for fifth with I think four other teams. I think that they're gonna go down a little bit. I don't want to be mean, but that disbanding is a big thing for a team. I think Revelation they seemed really good. I think they're gonna be going up. Gangstars and Lucidity, those guys were killing it. They were absolutely destroying. Like Lucidity and Gangstars, it was a great game. I'd love to see them go against each other again, but hopefully they'll be on the same side of the bracket, so I won't have to go against them.
Who do you think takes the NA bracket this week? Compliance.
I don't want to be a bandwagon, but I think it's either going to be Gangstars or Lucidity.
All right. I'm actually gonna go and say it's gonna be Imperial. That's my opinion.
Yeah,
Um,
that was my
Imperial.
other thing.
and then in Europe, it's gonna be Kings again. Kings just dominates Europe. So.
Yeah,
Oh hell yeah!
they
What,
They kill it every year.
what do you think about? What are your predictions, Scumpy?
Um, Honestly, it depends on the brackets because the brackets come out like literally 5 minutes after the event start. And truly, if you want to get your way up to finals, it always depends on the brackets.
True.
Some teams have an easy way up, some teams do not. And I'm gonna go for some of the people I know in there, but I'm not going for them this time. For the EU side, I'm going to say Team Viral, and for the NA side, Design System.
Omni's fine. They did pretty well. They came in like third or fourth.
No, the thing is,
yeah.
Yeah, they came in fourth.
They just had a bad luck in the brackets, honestly. Like I said, brackets mean a lot.
Yeah, they
Second
faced
round up,
Imperial.
they had to go against Imperial, correct? And that can be either a finals game if the brackets were
Mm-hmm.
the finals.
Scumpy, who was your prediction to win this weekend for NA side? I'm sorry, I didn't get that.
Omni.
Yeah,
I think it was Omni.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. This ends our roundtable. Thank you guys for being on the show. If you'd like to be on the roundtable next week, email legacy@destinedtorise.com with your possible topics and why you should be on the show. Thank you again to our co-host Hound and our special guests Scumpy and Compliance.
Peace.
Peace.
Thank you for tuning in. Once again, I am your host, D2R Legacy, owner of D2R Esports.
And I am your co-host, D2R Hound, owner of the YouTube channel Keck Nation. Make sure you guys go check it out in the description below.
Shout out to our sponsors and affiliates, Razor Gaming US.
And the Catalyst Mints.
For more information to follow up on critical points, check us out online at destinedtorise.com and follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/D2R Esports.
If you want to submit your clips to be potentially featured in Clip of the Week, make sure you send your clips to d2rhound@gmail.com.
And for business inquiries, send them to legacy@destinedtorise.com. Thank you, everybody. Peace.
Peace.